Oh, 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 yeah, I'm live. Isn't that something? So, oh man, what do you call it? I don't know. I was going through my live games, the stuff I've been streaming, and I wasn't really feeling anything, today. So, guess we're gonna do some Toontown? I got into a groove last night of... Let me turn the music down. I got into a groove last night of, doing, like, just cash bot runs. And I think I'm gonna do more of that today. So I'm in Blam Canyon. And we're just gonna do the fucking around in Donald's Dreamland shit, you know? Lucky us, today, the Silly Meter next 12 hours has global teleport access, which is going to make the process of doing this whole thing much easier. Because we can just teleport straight to the factory from the playground area. So let me get that stuff on the screen. There we are. Ain't that something? I'm gonna need some, like, better fucking music to have looping forever. So... give me just a moment. And I'm gonna pull up... what's a good soundtrack? I need something... I'm kind of at a loss. I gotta think of something good, something will get me claimed, something... something. Dang, blanking here, man. Fucking, how about... you know what I should be doing, actually? I should make my own goddamn playlist and just have it on my computer so I can just open that up in VLC instead of doing shit through YouTube. I guess I could do the Hotline Miami 2 soundtrack, although I think some of that is, licensed. Because I know, like, it's, like, a bunch of different artists, so I don't really know. But, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. That looks like a decent enough level for the thing. So, let's do that. Okay, so... I've just got just bullshit things. Let's actually look at my stats. So, these are where my gags are at right now. I did recently train myself up, like, these 2 levels on Trap and Lure, and I stopped, because this is pretty far, and getting to 10,000 is going to be a drag, so I'm just going to let it happen when it happens. Although, I will have to dedicate some time to train Trap all the way up, whereas Lure is passively getting trained now that I have the, like, goggles and stuff. Because the goggles are just useful, so you're gonna get, like, 30 points in here or there, and that'll eventually get me to 10,000, which is nice. As for tune-up, I need to get... You know what? If I'm gonna idle, I need to idle over here. As for tune-up, I'm gonna need to get a friend of mine to just, like, help me grind this one out, because doing this otherwise is kind of, annoying. Because, like, the problem is, if everything is going well, no one's getting hit, right? In, like, a normal, instance of Toontown, right? So, like... I wish I could mute chat everywhere but, like, buildings and, like, HQs. But, whatever. Cause like here especially, chat is terrible. God, I hate all of that. I just wish I don't have to listen to any of these people sometimes. There's some, like, kind of terrible people just around and about. But, what was I saying? Right. Because, like, the sound meta of Toontown sort of prevents tune-up from happening. I know there's some people who do CFOs with, like, drop and stuff, which is alright, I guess, but... because that does give some opportunities for people to get hit, because you can't kill everybody, but, like, I don't know. But I guess, like, it's not a big deal if I don't have my tune-up maxed, because I'm not using it. And I'm not using it so it's not getting maxed. But I would like to max it, because then my tune is maxed. Now, I've recently... now that I have, like, all the usable gags I'll pretty much ever need, except for maybe maxing out Trap, the next, like, progression is to max out the, like, cog suits and get promoted to, like, level 50 of, like, the final tiers. Problem with that is that's a lot of shit I have to do. And, like, I'm level 9 Emperor Cruncher, level 8 Gladhander, which is, like, you know, there and there. And that's... like this is fine, but, like, once I get here and it's like, do it 50 times. And not only do you have to do it 50 times, the CFO and the VP, you also have to, what do you call it? You have to, like, grind up the merits, the promotion items, and that once, like, I've just hit that part in the Cashbot progression where it takes me more than one Boolean mint. Boolean? How'd I pronounce that? Let's look that up right now. Boolean pronunciation.
Bullion.
Bullion. Oh, okay. I was combining that with Boolean, which is like a data type. Anyway. And you'll also see there's another problem here. Lawbot and Bossbot are all both at level 1. Yeah, no one runs these as far as I can tell. Because Cashbot and Sellbot have the most immediately useful, like, items with Unites and the SOSs, even though SOSs I think are way worse than Unites. And, like, people do that for fucking beans, and you have these, like, people who, like, leech. They leech, and they feel the need to beg, even though the beans only arrive once someone, like, shows up with them. But that's just... again, there's literally children play this game. Weird that this game for kids is played by literal children. I know, right? Isn't that weird? But, let's try to ignore that. Like, I forget that not everyone's, like, in their 20s, like I am. Because, like, there's some people... because it's, like, I just assume that, I just assume that, like, whatever you call it, is, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Whatever, here we go, mint. Oh, it's dollar mint. The fucking queue doesn't tell you the right... oh, okay. Wait. Wait a minute. I've never seen this before. Okay. Me out. Can I not leave? Whatever. Well, this is a game that functions as intended. Did I just crash? Okay, I just crashed. That's really cool. I like that I just crashed. We love crashing. Alright, let's try to get back in then. It's weird, I like never crash. I never have an issue with like crashing or anything. Is OBS gonna recognize? There it is. What district am I in though? Okay, yeah. We're not at peak players yet, so it's really easy to get into Blam. Good thing I didn't spend any gags, so I have to like do anything. I guess they're trying to get the same people that we had before. Hello, Gravity Field. We're having a hell of a time. Totally not crashing and getting trapped in impossible rooms in Cashbot. But nope. I guess I'll no. But I crashed, so maybe they did too. Hey, I'm doing alright. I was probably going to play something more intense today, but just for whatever reason, I wanted to, should we wait for this guy? I think it's fine if we don't. There's enough people looking for a group anyway. I don't know. So like the guy who DC'd, he'll be fine. He'll be fine because there's enough people here. But whatever. Anyway, I'm doing fine. Oh hey! The door spawned this time. That's cool. I think what happened was, so like, that initial area, I think has like a few different like configurations or whatever. Or maybe it's like the room afterwards, I'm not really sure. But like, it seemed like 2 rooms spawned at the same time. Like, rotated or something? I don't know. Because, like, there was Z fighting. The textures were, like, fighting on the ground. So that said to me that there was 2 things there. So what that says to me is the game tried to put 2 rooms in the same area at the same time. Or maybe it tried to put another room inside another room or whatever. I don't actually know how Toontown generates the mints, or like the lava offices or whatever, because like, I don't know. Like I know we've got like source code. I don't know if the source code for Toontown Rewritten is public. It might be, and if not, it's probably really easy to find it because I know the wiki cites the source code a lot. and I've like seen, oops, sorry, and I've like seen snippets of the source code, but I don't know. It's kind of open source. Oh, and there was like a month ago, there was like a leak, like from the old Disney archives or whatever, where like someone on Reddit dumped a bunch of like beta and like release sets for Toontown, I think. Okay, so like their own work. All right, yeah. That makes sense for a project like this, I guess. Yeah. Because there are like intricacies to this game that I really want to like take a look at, right? Like some stuff's obvious. I've like written shit like the battle system or whatever, and like how XP works and like how enemy health scales, like things like that, like whatever. But like there's just a few weird things, like how these areas work, because it seems like I think it might be random, like which rooms are strung together, but I actually have never checked. It just feels like it is. And I want to like know that. There's like a few other things I can't remember, but I don't know. Because part of me wants to like make my own version of Toontown. Like, it wouldn't be Toontown if I made it. It would be like its own game. Just sort of like emulating it. Because I know I saw someone like literally did that. Like, okay. So a few years ago, maybe like 3 years ago, it was when I was still building my current computer. And I didn't have a computer during that time. Because my previous computer like died. It was like a laptop and it died from like a hard drive crash. So I was using my phone a lot. And I ended up getting back into Roblox, of all things, which is a game I hadn't played since I was like a young child. You know, back in like 5th grade, when I would spend afternoons at my grandma's house playing on her computer, like that kind of shit. And I started like, I was like, okay, Roblox is still a thing. Apparently all my accounts are still there. I had like 10 accounts. They're all still there. And I have access to most of them now. And I was looking around because I was curious if like I could make some money, right? You know, I'm like a college kid. I'm like 6 years until like my undergrad degree. It's terrible. A lot of life service kids. Anyway, but like, and I see that there's all these kind of like monetization models, tons of microtransactions and things like that. It's scummy and terrible, and I hate it. But also, I want to profit off of that sometime. But like, it's also exploiting children and their parents' credit cards. So, one of those things I'll do if I'm desperate. But I discovered there was a game. It was like a social game kind of thing, and it was literally, Toontown. And it was literally Toontown. It had like fishing. It had doodles. Meep City. That might be it. Yeah. I saw that and I'm like, holy shit! This is literally Toontown. Someone just straight up remade Toontown in Roblox. I gotta like look back on it because I'm curious how extensive of like a carbon copy it is. That might even warrant a stream of its own. But like I was like, whoa! People straight up be using the Toontown formula, and then like I just assume, I don't know this for a fact, but I assume that they had like microtransactions injected into it because everything on Roblox does. Yo, you want to buy a legendary Pokemon in our fan-made Pokemon game? $5, like that kind of shit. So like, oh yeah, good to see that emote wall is working. Normally I wouldn't have an emote wall over like a game, but like I'm a single-digit streamer, so who cares? So like, I would love to make my own kind of Toontown because it has this like, It occurs to me, I'm ready for a promotion. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I should be queued for CFO. Whatever. There's not a lot of players online right now, so it's probably best I just do this. Just for like the beans. So like, I would love to. Hello, Sprat. The 26th Sprat. Sure. We find anybody. But like, cause like the reason I like the idea of Toontown, even though I think Toontown's a hey, hot take. Do you want a hot take? I don't think Toontown's a very good game. I played the shit out of it. I've almost maxed this tune, but I don't think. Yes, this is not RimWorld. Oh, am I listed as RimWorld? I'm not. I'm not listed as RimWorld. So, I was considering. Oh yeah, Sprite, you're the guy who followed yesterday. Sorry. Hey. So. So like. Yeah, I'm streaming Toontown today because this game is really easy to not exert yourself over. It's just so basic that like I don't have to worry about it. My whole week has been like chaotic, and I needed something mildly stimulating, but not like in any way, shape, or form intense. But Sprat, I did get that RimWorld Twitch integration set up. Although they want to lure. I did get it set up, but hey, we're playing Toontown though. That's just how it's gonna be today, you know. Sometimes that's life. Yeah, I will, you know, stay tuned, of course, because I will do that eventually. Probably, I've been meaning to do a stream with some friends, so if that happens, then I don't know, but probably next week, like Monday or Tuesday, I'll do that. There's a few games I need to, like, what do you say? Oh, hello. Celine Fox. The 17th? Celine Fox, thank you for the follow. So, God, I am like scattered between 3 different trains of thought right now. Anyway, other streams will happen eventually, whatever. So, Toontown. Toontown's not a good game, right? That's what I was talking about. So, this game sucks. I don't think this Toontown is a good game, but I like it, right? Like, I'm sure you've like had games like that. I have several games like that. I have like Neopets: The Darkest Fairy on the PlayStation 2. I have like that game sucks, but I'm like in the speedrunning community and everything. Like, I haven't done a speedrun yet because I don't have a working PlayStation 2, so I can't play my real copy, and emulators load way too fast, so I can't get on the leaderboard for the other. That's a whole thing, but whatever. We're gonna do a Darkest Fairy stream one day. I was supposed to do that this Monday, but my power went out for 30 whole hours. Or was it Tuesday? Whatever. My power was out for 30 whole hours, and I wasn't able to stream. So that ended up not happening. So we're gonna have to reschedule that. And the problem with that stream was, the stream is, it's gonna be like checking out some debug tools, a mod for the game, made by Monster860, who's a member of the speedrunning community. He does some great stuff where he's like trying to like reverse engineer the game's code. Like, I can't even imagine how hard he's working on that shit, because like I'm a student of the computer science, and like just thinking about like reverse engineering a PlayStation 2 game's code just gives me agita. Right, Toontown, bad game. Stay on topic. Toontown's a bad game because all of this waiting. First of all of this waiting, the fact that like you have to wait out all of these animations. There's tons of like weird little things that are just not great about it. It's grindy as hell. I guess this guy likes Training Trap. Good for him. But I have things I don't like about it. That said, do I enjoy Toontown? Do I like Toontown? Yes. Do I think Toontown is entertaining? Yes. But... Oh wait, I'm the one who's hurt. Why am I trying to heal? What am I doing? Yeah, drop is awful to train. So one of the problems, there's one of the problems. Drop, this guy's saying. One of the problems is training stuff like lure, trap, and drop. And tune up as well, to an extent. If something misses, you don't get the experience for it. And with stuff like lure, which is specific, the progression for lure is specifically using lure allows you to level up lure so you get better lures, and better lures have a higher hit chance. But that means at the lowest level of lure, you have a very low chance to hit. It's like 40% or something. This is like maybe like 60, 70. I don't remember before or after organic. But like, it's shit. So what happens is you have this like static friction when you start out, right? Where it's really hard to land a hit with lure. So because it's hard to hit with lure, it's hard to gain experience with lure, which means not only are you just taking turns in battles where you're doing nothing, you are also not getting experience for it. Yeah, there you go. I checked the wiki when I was training it specifically to look for the stats, because I wanted to know if organic actually did anything. And organic raises it by 10, I believe. Across the board, I think it's 10% chance. But like even stuff like tune-up. Tune-up's annoying, because tune-up has a blanket, like across the board, 70% chance to hit. And you might be saying, but wait, tune-up always hits, right? Well, yes, but it doesn't count for your experience if it's not the highest roll. So when you have the like capital letter response from the tune and the big number, that's what counts as a hit. That is 70% of the time. 30% of the time you get the low roll, which is considered a miss, and therefore you do not gain the experience for it. And that sucks. Because like the problem, and like you were saying, organic lure still seems pretty useless. Like, that's the problem with odds, right? Like if it's not a 100% chance, you have to assume that there will always like you have to assume every single time you use it that you might just not hit ever. Like I've had runs like, and this is just a problem with like turn-based RPGs, I guess, but that have like rolls of a certain nature. But like anything with RNG really, where like I was doing like a mint where we missed our sound like 5 times. Like we were all out basically because we just kept missing, just inexplicably, which sucks. Yeah. The fact that sound can miss, because you're getting a 5% roll. Like what is that? That's like, oh god. I did like a, you know what? To be fair, my like stats and probability computer science professor was a hack and a fraud, so it makes sense that I can't do that math on the fly. But like that's low odds, right? To get like 5% chance roll like 6 times in a row, like oh geez. That's crazy. But like it happens. That's just probability is bullshit. It just happened. Anyway, so like if I were to make a Toontown, right? I think I might still have like, you know, chances to miss. I like the idea of having RNG is an interesting choice in your game, where it's like you need to make the RNG make the game interesting, but you can't make the game frustrating. Like you'll see this in the one-sided crits in TF2 debate, where like critical hits, it's not really one-sided, I'll say. There's a fair argument for crits, and let's go over that. So critical hits in TF2, there's a chance in Team Fortress 2 that when you shoot your weapon, you will get a critical hit that does like crazy damage. Like a crit rocket will one-shot you. You'll just die. And it's not skill, it's just you got lucky, your enemy got unlucky. And there's some weird shit with crits, because if I remember correctly, don't quote me on this, I haven't read any of like the 5 different source code leaks for TF2 across the years, so I don't actually know this, but there's like some shit in the game where, why am I not teleporting? There's some stuff in TF2's code where it's like, it's supposed to reward you for winning by giving you crits, which is dumb. It's like I don't know, Call of Duty kill streaks. Like, why would you reward the people who are winning? They're already winning, right? But whatever. Anyway, we're gonna do CFO. We're in fucking Blam or whatever. If you are interested in showing up, Gravity Field. I don't know who or where you are, but I'm here. Anyway. Right, RNG. So, the argument against crits is pretty easy, right? It's not fair. A player can have a higher level of skill than another player, or maybe they're at the same skill level, but they just outplay them, right? But the losing player can just get a crit, and suddenly they win. And it's not earned by their actions, it is granted to them by random chance. That kind of sucks. So, like, I don't like that, right? But that's from a perspective of someone who's played 1,000 hours of Team Fortress 2. If you look at it from the perspective of a casual player, they're walking around, they click a button, and suddenly their projectile glows a wacky color, and the person they clicked on explodes to viscera, and they get shattered with, like, they get showered with, like, cool dopamine effects, right? And that's cool. Problem is, it just doesn't work like that a lot. I don't know, it sucks. But, like there's an argument in, like, casual to have crits. But there's a damn good reason why most custom servers don't have crits on them. Anyway. But, like that random chance can make the game exciting, and it can make the game, feel like you've gotten, like, rewarded, and you've gotten good luck, and that's great. And you win the role, and you feel good about the whole thing. But, I'm losing my train of thought. I am losing my train of thought. Because the brain does not function properly. So these guys aren't a pre-built. I don't like hosting, which is why I'm not inviting anybody. Anyway, so, like, in Toontown, when you miss something and it punishes you, you are punished for, alright, cool, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 9. Oh, they were. Oh. Alright. Well, this guy's kind of, I'll invite him. I'll invite him. Yeah. It's a shame how people will get, like, snubbed from a boarding party, but, like, the game incentivizes players to pick the people who have done this a million times. And this is the problem with video games, right? Where, like, you are disincentivized from inviting new players in, and I hate that. And, like, the thing with new players is, like, oh, just go and grind forever. Do this. Do this crap. And, like, this crap takes forever. It's boring and it sucks. And yay, you know where you gain a lot of sound experience? Doing like bosses and stuff. Wait. Anyway. Oh, is he gonna leave? Ah! Ooh. Oh, he's coming back, okay. Oh, the one guy DC'd. Spirit and Fairy Tale. Ah, okay, cool. Can I invite 2 at a time? I'll never know. Mailbox. I love some of these names. Like, like Mailbox. I don't know. You know, I had someone on my. Let me see if they're still there. I had someone on my friends list that has like the best name. He's still there? There he is. It's Sephiroth. It's him. He hasn't been online in 4 years, but it's him. It's Sephiroth, the one, the only. Anyway. Ooh, left? Oh, yeah, there was like a... Oh, wait, this guy said he was gonna be back, right? Shoot him in the foot. Are we good? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're good. I'm not usually the leader of a party. Oh, I had to do a quick head count because I did something really dumb. Anyway. This is very appropriate music. The specific track from Hotline Miami 2. It's great. This is the Toontown music. Nice. I kind of want to skip this one though. There we go. That's a bit better. I like that track, but that's not the vibe I'm looking for right now. So, in my hypothetical Toontown ripoff, I guess I would have RNG, like hit chances. I would have that be at like not a big focus, right? Whatever that means. I don't know what that means is the thing. Like that's something I would have to like figure out. But yeah. Anybody have drop or no? No? Okay, we're just doing that. Because like the things I like about Toontown. Okay, let's not talk about the battle system because I think that's not that important for like. Even in Toontown, the battle system's not that important. You just press the button and it goes. I like the structure, how... So, one of the things I don't like about Toontown, but I think is charming that it does it, is how, like, only one person at a time can talk to, like, any given NPC, and how, like... everything is sort of physically, like, literally represented in the game world. So, like, players have to, like, wait in line, and... I mean, I guess now you don't have to go into the elevator because we have, like, proper parties and queues and stuff, which is good. That's quality of life, you want to do that. But, I don't know, I like that it sort of invites the player to interact with other people. Because a lot of, like, other MMOs... Like, I've played... Like, what MMOs have I played? I played a lot of, like, pseudo-MMOs. I played Warframe and stuff like that. And, like, in those kinds of games, you really have... no motivation to directly interact with other players because your objective is, okay, I just want to queue a yang for the follow. Yaxton for the follow. That's a lot of vowels. So I like that kind of stuff, and I love the idea that like all of Toontown is a bunch of like streets and neighborhoods, and how they're interconnected, and how that's no problem. I am amused. I am amused by interesting usernames. So, like, I like that everything's connected by streets. I love that you can walk everywhere. King of Roblox! The king of Roblox himself? Model Z2? Hi. So, like, I remember I had, like, a brainstorming session. The king. We were talking about Roblox earlier, because there's some, like, what is it, Meepville or whatever? Is, like, a Toontown ripoff? Yeah, Meep City is a Toontown ripoff built in Roblox. And I remember seeing that when I was scouting around for, like, different monetization models in Roblox. I'll probably revisit that on stream one day. Anyway. This is the aerobic song. Out of fog. And I love the idea, because it's sort of like... Because it sort of enforces this idea of community and like interacting with people. Like I was saying how Toontown, just by like making people wait in line, how players have to communicate with each other. It's no... What? Oh, but, so, like, having everything be, like, neighborhoods and, like, little playground hubs, or whatever you might want to call them. Uh-oh. Somebody's luring. It has thematic synergy with the actual mechanics of the... Oh, that's still killed. Because it feels like you're living in a space with people. And, like having something that feels like it makes physical sense. Because one thing I'm curious to try, and I know this isn't gonna work. Like, I know for a fact that this will not work. But I want to rip all of the maps from Toontown and see what happens if I try to patch them together. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm 100% sure there's impossible spaces. God, Toonbucks, imagine, like, Disney breaks out the Toontown IP again, and, like, they do a Toontown 2, and it's, like, some horrible, like, you can buy a box, and if you're lucky, the box will have Mickey Mouse inside of it. Dear God. The horror. A jelly bean drop? Do you mean, like, the Unite phrases? Nice. Or failed. Yeah, those? Yeah, I do. You get them from the CFO. Those, Unite Bean Up. Right now I don't have any, because I just usually spend them when I get them. But, everybody loves hanging out in, Donald's Dreamland for them free beans. Which, boy, are there interesting conversations happening in that area of the game. I need to look up, because I think I still have that document, that brainstorming document I was talking about, because the point of that brainstorming session was to, what would I say? was to like figure out what the potential theming would be. 3,000 from an admin. Huh. Yeah, I should specify we're playing Toontown Rerun. There's a few different things. One thing I want to do is do a Toontown Offline stream. Because Toontown Offline is like a sandbox, like, iteration of Toontown. His animation's done playing. Perfectly functioning game. Wait, what? Or was that somebody else? What? Huh? I'm confused. I am confused. No, let me do it. I want the XP. Okay, fine. I got to go first, though. And it's a hit. Because in Toontown Offline, you can, like, spawn objects. You can input, like, admin commands and stuff. You can get real big. You can turn into Mickey Mouse, you know, no clip, that kind of stuff. Toontown Offline also has beta versions of various playgrounds. I think it's all of them, actually, from before Toontown's full release. And, oh, look, we did it, guys. As if there was any doubt. So, it's actually really interesting. There's a few, because the things that the things that interest me about beta content, and I love me some beta content. I'm like in the Half-Life community. Ooh baby, do you like beta content? Check out Half-Life. Every single game, there's like 2 games worth of beta content that you can get through. It's wonderful. I love it. Mwah. But like what's interesting to me is the stuff that, not the stuff that's different, but the stuff that's the same. So like you can see that where they got these like beta assets, it's from a time before Toontown had fishing in it, because the playgrounds don't have fishing ponds in them. Also, it didn't have the water like rendering that like the final product has. I suck at the crane. I hope somebody else is doing it. So like Minnie's Melody Land, and you can see this in your map, but Minnie's Melody Land has, instead of that pond in the center, it's this huge like upward facing like horn that's coming out of that piano thing, and the piano spins around and stuff. It also the instruments play like notes when you touch them. It's not like a fully functioning piano, which is like random notes, and it sounds miserable. And I can't remember if that was in the original Toontown Online, and that just is a feature that's not working and rewritten or not. But that's a thing you can do, I guess. So that horn, that's where the fishing pond is, you can see it on the map. It's crazy. There's right now the silly meter has like global teleport access active, so you can just click wherever, which is makes it really easy to do Cashbot and presumably Sellbot. I haven't done Sellbot stuff in a while, but it makes it really easy to do that stuff because you don't have to traverse the street, which reduces the just the time between runs like so significantly. This is what I do during the crane phase. I just run in a circle, and if I see a goon, I touch it. Because I suck at the crane. I was doing the crane last night because like we got like 2 DCs or something, and there wasn't anything I could do. So I just ended up being on crane duty, and boy, did that take a while. Like, I imagine the problem with the crane is visually, what you see visually isn't what the game is actually, like, doing. Like, that must be the case. Because it is, like, I feel like I'm getting no feedback. Like I feel like it says, hey, there's a goon there. You have the magnet. Make the magnet go over the goon and press the button so you suck them up onto the magnet. And like, oh god, how long did it take me to get to Donald's Dreamland? I have honestly no idea. I'm actually, probably once I max this tune out, I'll start working on one of my other ones, because this is the only tune I have that has any playtime on it. But, for Donald's Dreamland, I think a while, because there's a few... I think Little Oldman is before Donald's Dreamland, I'm not sure. But if that's the case, then it takes a while. Your best bet... Yeah. Your best bet is just to have somebody who's in the same position as you, and to, like, queue up with them, and just run around and do buildings. Because, like, soloing buildings is impossible unless you have, like, over 100 laugh. And even then, you might be able to solo, like, level 4s. Eight whole tune-up experience. Hell yeah. Also, pro tip, if you do have access to the CFO, and you're doing, this is one of those things that kind of bugs me about, like, the Bean Party stuff, is if you actually have a relatively late game tune and you have access to the CFO, not even the CFO, stop talking to me. If you have access to, if you have access to just for fun tasks that are just like destroy 100 cogs, do those for beans. Because 100 cogs for 1,000 beans, 100 cogs for 800 beans is amazing. Just do that over and over again, and you will have, like, I have like almost 20,000 right now, and just like yesterday. That's good. Tune-up's good. Tune-up has functionality. Everyone wants the beans, but tune-up's alright. I can get you out of a sticky situation if RNG is not in your favor. So like doing these tasks, pro tip though, if you're gonna do tasks for beans, do what you can to pick things that are at 100 or lower. 100 or lower is the really good value. You could do some math for the exact ratios, but generally speaking 100 lower is good, because even if it's not a great ratio from cogs to beans, it still means that you could finish it faster and get a new one. But like, say these 200 ones aren't as good because it's asking me to do 250 cogs for 1,000, but this is only 120, right? Don't go for like the 400 ones. Have fun with that, I'll still be here. The only problem with doing this is you have to roll good tasks. Like 300, this is bad. Don't take 300. 300 bad. We don't like 300. 120? That's pretty good. 120 is pretty good. We take 120. It's not a lot of beans for 120, but that's pretty good. And because of this, we can check actually how many beans I have. I wish there was an easier way to check, because right now the only way I know to check is just to go home. Because I know you can check from the catalog, the bank, but that's all I know really. Let's take a look. How many beans I have. Long animation. This is bad. I wouldn't do this if I made this game. 15,000 right now. And that's after buying a tune rename and a tune rewrite, like, yesterday. So that's another 20,000 I spent. Like, and I'm not, like, AFKing at the Beanfest at all. It's just that easy, just to, like, do that. I wish there was, like, something to spend my beans on at this point. But... oh well. 1 million laugh. Hey, thanks for the follow. 1 million laugh. Yeah. I appreciate the hypothetical, but my knee-jerk reaction is, well, actually, in-game, there's a hard limit to the lap. So if you tried setting your lap higher than 136, it would return an error, and, I don't actually know. I don't actually know what would happen if you... I know what it's like to be immortal. Because, using Toontown offline, you can just activate an immortality cheat. I experienced the CEO for the first time, through Toontown offline. By the way, the big horn in the middle of Minnie's Melody Land I was talking about, you can see it right there on the map. So in the beta version of this area, there's a big horn right here where this watering hole is. This like fishing pond. Because that was from a version of the game before fishing was added. Now, I don't know if fishing was a 1.0 feature. But boy, it was added after the version of the map that I saw. Otherwise, Minnie's Melody Land was the most complete and like finalized version of any of the beta maps that I looked at. But yeah, we gagged up. All right, we just gotta go to some cash pot stuff. I'm in Blam. And I'm gonna be doing Mint CFO, that kind of stuff. Big wild. I'm gonna have a hard time keeping track of all that. Oh, you don't have sound. Here's another thing that bothers me. The sound meta, okay? Check this, okay. Like, the, you know, I'm gonna get myself in a party. And then once I'm out of here, you guys should be alright, I think. Actually, wait, will I have my suit maxed out? No, I might. Mouse. That's not a mouse. Like, I like some weird names, like, oh, we lose somebody? No, they're there. I've seen some names I like, but there's like a horse or something, and it was called like Weird Looking Cat, and it's funny because it's not a cat, it's a horse. One of my friends who does not play this game, he has an orange cat named Cool Cat, and I've been trying to get him to play. Because I just love the idea that this guy's name is Cool Cat. He might be on my friends list. Anyway, sound meta. I hate the sound meta. Sound meta bad. Because... well, there's a few reasons. The problem is sound is just so good. And I'm not saying nerf sound necessarily. I don't think there's any way to salvage the balance of this game without, like, fundamentally changing it. But sound is, like, fundamentally kind of an issue. Because sound is the fastest and most efficient way to clear, like, any COG encounter whatsoever. And if you don't have sound, because of that, because it's so good, because sound is so good, if you are a soundless toon, you're just out of luck. You've made a mistake, right? Like, no one wants to queue with you because when they queue with you, and this is not the fault of the person who is soundless at all, but people don't want to queue with you because suddenly everything's more difficult. It's slower, it's clumsier, you have room for error and all this stuff, and I hate that. And like, Toontown gives you enough. So like, if you want a 100% Toontown or whatever, yeah. If you want a 100% Toontown, you want to max out a tune of every possible loadout. So like, you know, no tune-up, no lure, no drop, no trap, like that kind of stuff, right? So eventually you're gonna have to get to the soundless. And like, I guess that's the ultimate challenge. The ultimate challenge of this game is to complete without sound, which isn't that hard. It's just like the social environment of this game is like, yo, dude, you got sound? Like, I don't know what's the like the reason I'm dropless is because drop is just it's just so RNG dependent. The most of them, really. I don't actually know. There's some like, you know, hold down and B kind of nonsense about drop, and I've never actually researched that, but I know because we have like the code that all of that stuff is like BS. Because I think like the urban myth that may or may not be true about drop is that it has like combo stuff with like other gags. I genuinely don't know if that's the case. I just know that you want to like soften a cog up so like a drop gag is like a guaranteed kill. But I don't know. Drop's like the gag I know the least about, because I've just never used it. Like, balancing games is hard, right? Like, from someone who's like researched a lot of game design stuff, talked to a lot of people who make games, and I'll make a game eventually, guys, I swear. We're gonna do a few walking sims first, but we'll eventually have gameplay. It'll be great. No info on that, so don't ask. But like, actually balancing a game and all of its systems it's not easy, man, because there's so many things you have to consider, and it depends on the kind of game you have. Like, if you have a competitive like shooter or something, then you have different kinds of people you're balancing for. And I'll just use like FPS as an example because I think it's just easy. But like, say you have a gun that like new players take to really well, and it's really easy to get kills on other new players who don't know what they're doing. So to newer players, that gun seems like it's very, very powerful. But any experienced player will be able to avoid the damage that gun does and make that gun useless. So nerfing that gun would make it even worse in the eyes of the hardcore players, but it would make it seem more balanced in the eyes of the like lower end casual players. But the hardcore players are like, no, buff it. What are you talking about? This weapon sucks, buff it. Minnie's Melody Land? Well, the thing I'm doing, and it's unfortunate. Actually, I was gonna say I'm specifically doing like Cashbot HQ, but I do need to train my tune-up. So you know what? Sure. I've been doing so much Cashbot, I might as well. Yeah, sure. I'll do some buildings and stuff. Because I need to train tune-up. I do need to train trap, but you know, that's a whole thing. Yeah, balancing stuff is hard because like one of the problems with balancing stuff and like fixing that balance is you want to like maintain the difficulty curve of your game, but you don't want your players to feel like they've had something taken away from them. And now you might be thinking like, okay, well, everyone loves this weapon, and like the reason everyone is using this weapon is because it's the best weapon in the game and it deals with the content the best. But you have to consider, why is this weapon the best weapon in my game? Is it because A, this weapon is... all the other weapons are decent at dealing with the content, and this particular weapon is just the most powerful by a wide margin? Or is it B, that this weapon is the only weapon that is decent and all the other weapons are bad? And of course, if you identify that the content's just too hard or the other weapons are just too weak, then the obvious solution is to buff everything that isn't that overpowered thing so everything gets to the same level. And there's been stuff in like Warframe where like it was like two years ago, I think, in Warframe, there was like a class. There was like 5 weapons out of like the like 200 weapons in that game that were the best weapons in the game, and if you weren't using them, you just were dumb and you sucked at the game. And you know what they did? You know what those devs did? They buffed literally every weapon in the game. Every single one. Every weapon of every class got buffed significantly. Now, Warframe still has balance problems, but oh wow, look at that. Warframe still has some balance problems, because after that buff, Melee got a rework, and Melee became objectively the best weapons in the game, to the point where, like, actual guns were considered, like, not useful in your, your shooter game. The guns suck now in comparison to the Melee. So that's a whole other issue, but the thing, like, but a mistake that DE, even, the guys who make Digital Extremes, the guys who do, what do you call it? Warframe. A mistake you sometimes see them make, and it's a reasonable mistake, and not necessarily a mistake depending on how you look at it, but, they will see that something is getting a lot of use, because they have all the player stats, and they'll be like, okay, 90% of our players are using this item. This item must be overpowered. Let's nerf the reason why everyone's using it. But, like, they will mistake, even though the actual case is everything else, like, the content itself requires the weapon, they won't nerf the content, they'll nerf the weapon, which then means the content's terrible, because we found a way to make the content enjoyable, and now we can't do that. I'm like, I'm at the rambling phase. Like, game balance is a nightmare. Everyone should just make walking sims and not worry about fucking mechanics. Oh my god. God, the Hotline Miami 2 OST. Oh, yeah. Blah. Blah, blah. My lips, they aren't, like, moving properly. I'm, like, swallowing my words before I say them. The Hotline Miami 2 OST is wonderful. I've just, like, found myself, like, just grooving. Ah, you're healing already. Fine. Fine. Heal. That's not a max birthday cake. Did this still kill? That should kill, right? Yeah, that kills. I don't know how, if I made my own, in this hypothetical Toontown knockoff that I'm like coming up with, I don't know how I would deal with the combat system. I like the turn-based nature of it, because that's casual and it's accessible, and it doesn't act as a barrier to entry. I think I would change how the timer works. The turn timer, I hate the turn timer. Like, it's good that it's there. It makes sense that it's there. But, like, you should be able to turn it off, I think. I think in my optimal make-believe Toontown game that the battle timer is optional. Battle timer is optional, and all of the battle animations, like for the enemies and for the players, are way, 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 way shorter. Just like significantly shorter. Because there is a lot of wasted time. And this is one of my pet peeves in a lot of games, is wasted time. And this comes into play a lot with like menus and superfluous cutscenes, like the whole like cogs getting into order. I don't care. Teleport. Just teleport, please. I don't want to watch you just have a dance in the middle of the floor. I just want you to just fight me, please. So that sucks. One of my biggest pet peeves regarding like wasting the player's time, and this isn't in terms of like timers and microtransactions and bullshit. I'm talking just UI, UX stuff, user experience, user interface. In Monster Hunter World, so love Monster Hunter. I have collectively like 4,000 hours across multiple Monster Hunter games, and one of the things. So Monster Hunter, for the longest time, has been like the same game with the same menus and the same functionality. And I feel like the PS2 version, it was pretty much consistent. You know, Gen 2 through Gen 4 is like the same game almost. At least in terms of its like user interface. And the thing I liked about that user interface, was it was fast and it was snappy. You could navigate the menus as fast as you could press the buttons. So like, if I know I have to hit start, so if I know when I hit the menu button that it'll highlight the inventory option, and if I know that 2 spaces down from the top of my inventory is an item I want to use, and I specifically want to drop the item on the ground, and I know that if I click on the item, that the second option down in that menu is drop, then I have to hit start A, down, A, down, A, and then that's the action. And as fast as I can press those button inputs, that action will happen. But in Monster Hunter World, you press start and it does this. It plays an animation. It does exactly what Toontown does. So, like, if I want to, like, menu, there's the menu. Like, I have to wait that amount of time before I can start interacting with the menu. And now you might be thinking, hold up. That's actually really fast. That menu opens up relatively quickly, right? And you're correct. But that speed is relative. Because when I'm trying to sort of like quickly access something, and it's something I do like maybe 10 times a session, 15 times a session, you know, something really basic, a basic action, a functionality of the game that I want to do constantly. Problem becomes you do that a lot, and you spend more time waiting for the game to let you perform the action than you do actually like doing the action. There's the word. So it turns into this awful like button mash where you're buffering your inputs trying to like get the menu. Like, I shouldn't have to buffer my inputs on a menu. Like, okay, Monster Hunter is one of those games where it's all about like the frame data. Where, and if you played fighting games, you probably heard a lot of frame data. But in Monster Hunter, you do an attack, and an attack takes a certain amount of frames. And then after a certain frame, in that attack, you're allowed to make another action, and basically you engage your next move. And what you can do is you can buffer your inputs, which means just like pressing like you keep pressing W or A or whatever. I use a controller for Monster Hunter. And I'm like, okay, the next attack I want to do is on like the circle button. So I'll hit X for the first attack, and then I'll start tapping circle, so that immediately when X is done doing the X attack, the circle attack can activate. And that's fine because that's part of the game. You have a resource called time. This is a real life time. Your real life time where it's like, okay, I need to do an attack, but I need to wait to do it. And while I'm waiting to do that, I can get hit by an enemy. And that's the risk I'm taking. I am saying to the game, I believe I won't get hit. So I'm going to start attacking. And if you are correct, you are rewarded with attack damage against your enemy. But if you're incorrect, you either miss or the enemy hits you during that time. And that's fun. That's like that's the whole game. The whole game is that. Like the actual meat and potatoes of the game is that combat. And most games are like that. Different speeds, of course, like Dark Souls. A lot of people compare Monster Hunter to Dark Souls, and they're pretty spot on when it comes to like where your mind is when you're thinking about like how long is it going to take me to do this move, and how much weight does this move have? Am I going to be able to stagger the enemy when I hit them with this move? That kind of stuff. I shouldn't be thinking that way when I'm in a menu, right? Like, that's like saying if, like, you're using Windows, right? Your operating system. And you need to, like, access, I don't know, your, like, Ethernet setting, your network settings, basically. And in order to access that, it has to play like a wake-up animation or something. Like, you press the button and it's like, ah, and it shoots confetti, and it sparkles and it glitters before you're allowed to press any buttons. Now, imagine it's your job to, like, work in IT and, like, configure these computers, and imagine having to do that a million times. Yeah. Actually, there's a real-world example of this. Have you ever installed Windows 10 on a computer? Hey, Cortana. So I was working with... So at my, like, college, this was, like 2 years ago or something, and I was at the library, like, on campus, and there's one of the IT guys was there. You know, you see an IT dude, and you're like, hey, how you doing? What you working on there? You know, I say, totally not scouting out the network insecurities of the campus so I can, you know, attack the planet. I'm not finding any good toon tasks. And, like, this dude, he's installing Windows 10 on every computer in the library. And there's a fair amount of computers in this library. And the thing is, when you're installing Windows 10, at least this version of Windows 10, this might have changed. I didn't have that problem when I was installing Windows 10, I don't think. So this has definitely changed. But, it plays this, like, wake-up animation when you install it, where, like, the Cortana AI assistant, you know, that thing everybody permanently turns off the moment they have the ability to? Maybe that's just me. Like, just starts talking to you and it's like, hello, would you like to help you set up Windows 10? Wouldn't that be cool? Cool and fun, right? Haha. And it plays this whole, like little speech. And, wow, that's neat. Now imagine doing that 50 times. So what this guy was doing, and I mean, you'd be doing this anyway because you want to queue everything up, but he was like installing everything simultaneously, and then there was this period where he had to wait so Cortana could do her little speech. So 50 Cortanas, slightly out of sync, are all like talking. And it's just insane. But, yeah. So I don't know if you're still around, Uaxton, but if you do want to do just some like training or something together, I am available. Even if you're doing like gag tracks, because there's still stuff we have to do for that, right? Like you have to do for that, right? So I'd still be up for that, if you so wanted to. Otherwise, I'd be returning to Ashbot stuff. Oh yeah, you're still around? That's no worries. I was rambling about UX bullshit. In Welcome Valley. Does Welcome Valley even have streets? Or do you mean Toontown Central? Or is, oh, there's there like a bottom feeder in this or something? I don't know. You got, if you go to an invasion district in Welcome Valley. Oh! Really? So, count as an welcome. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Let me see. I'll pop my head into one of the streets. We're still, yeah, we're still in Welcome Valley. Huh. All right. How fresh of a tune are you? What's your laugh at? If you're doing like trading Squirt and like Toontown Central. 53. Oh yeah, that's you. I saw you. Oh yeah, I see you. That Bigfoot. Alright, alright. Yeah, you are Big Wildfoot, right, right. I forgot who in chat mentioned that. Now you're gonna find out exactly what the delay's like. Probably want to get... Alright. Because Toontown chat's bad. If there's something you really need to tell me, you gotta put it in Twitch chat. If there's a chance I'll just miss it. I'm not looking at you properly. I guess I'll downgrade my gags. Yeah. If I want to get experience out of this. I guess Welcome Valley counts as like a subdivision because it seemed to indicate. Oh yeah, I'm probably not even getting experience for like the tier 2 tune-up gag I grabbed. Yep. Wow. Yeah. All right. I still haven't checked what my audio delay is. This does count towards my Cogtoon tasks, I guess. I would have really helped if I got one of those, like, help a person under a certain amount of laugh tasks. Is this the law botch? A good soundtrack. God damn. One of the things I like about Toontown, and this is not something I've like expressed yet, like why I would actually want to make my own Toontown, is I like how it's like the way this is structured as like a social game. Because like it has like, you know, you've got fishing, you got gardening, you've got like what else do you got? Other stuff, golf, kart racing. Now, is any of it good? No. No, honestly, no. No, none of it's good. I don't think any of it's good at all. But I like the idea of it. Hey, I landed that one. So, that's the whole thing. Like, I think there is some real merit in a sort of casual experience that allows you to just sort of progress through it in various ways. Like, having an experience where, like, you can... I'm not gonna get XP for this, because he's level 1. I don't have anything for it. Yeah. I need to grab, like, feathers. I just have the, like... Yeah. Just to let the other person we're in a combat with know. Because I know you can hear me. My mistake for not... I underestimate how, Yeah, okay. Now we pass. Single whistle won't kill it, so that's fine. Unless he hits me. If he hits me, then... Oh, is he hitting me? Oh, okay, he missed. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, okay. Here's the thing, okay. So I was actually considering where I wanted to train my tune-up. And I think the best place to train tune-up would be somewhere that you can guarantee damage. And one of the places you can guarantee damage at is the Bossbot golf course. Yeah, like a factory. But specifically the Bossbot golf course area with the fountain. And the central hub there with the fountain. Because, he's talking. So, you're only getting one end of... Anyway, there's a fountain shooting like oil, and if you touch that, you take damage. It's like 10 damage, maybe. And so what I was considering doing was just getting a friend to sit with me for like 5 hours and just to hit them. Just make them touch it. Just over and over again. I mean, actually, you have access to... You must have access to Cellbot or something, do you? I guess. Oh, yeah. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, we could do that, sure. Let's go back to Blam. Ooh, Blam's about to fill up. Wait, we're already in it, technically, aren't we? Because I think we're already in it, right? Yeah, now it says it's full. Oh, now it is not, apparently. Can you taxi someone into a district from another district? Because I know you can change it. Yeah, I see you're in here. All right. I have teleport access. Well, we all have teleport access everywhere. But yeah, I'll head over to Daisy's Gardens. Normally, I'd be the one taxiing everyone everywhere, because I just have all that sweet teleport access. I think you can only get teleport access to the HQs if you max out your suit. I don't know if you can at all. I just remember there's like some way to do it. So I don't know what the level range of the factories are. So I've kind of brought a few of every tune-up. I also haven't done a Cellbot factory in like forever. Alright, I'm in the area. Like, I don't even remember the routes, honestly. Like, I know there's long and short. I vaguely remember some of it. Ooh, someone was standing a bit too far out. So I guess... Which one would we be doing? Any more gags? Oh, well, yeah. Go do that. But as for like, I don't know. I need to get back into doing Cellbot. It's just that Cashbot, there's so much more incentive for Cashbot, honestly. I just find them more immediately useful. Who's this fuck? Who's this guy? You can see nothing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You saw nothing. Alright, cool. I don't know the long or short of it, so... Yeah, like one more person. I don't know, because we're not like... I mean... Wait, okay, I have Lure. I don't remember what the levels are here. So we might even be able to do it with 2 people, because I could probably... I don't know, but you're not that leveled. I don't know. Oh, okay, that's... Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We can handle that. If we're let's do like short, I guess. Whatever that route is. God's button. Ugh. God, these doors! Oh, God, the flashbacks. Yo, it tells you what room you're in? Is that new? Oh yeah, if you're ever at full health, tap a goon for me. Tap a goon for me and I'll hit you up. So, like, I think that might be new. I don't remember doing that. I'm, like, intimately familiar with, at least at one point in my life, I was intimately familiar with the layout of the Cellbot factory. Yeah, we gotta be careful when I get hit, though. That's something to consider. Oh, okay. So we're fine. Guess I'll just magnet them. I don't want this to take too much of a beating. Okay. Oh, I can actually use my highest level stuff. It doesn't. It can heal 1 health. It just needs to have that capital letters, and it counts as a hit, which is good enough for XP. I feel like I've been streaming for longer than however long I've been streaming for. 90 minutes. Feels like I've already hit 2 hours, but lo and behold, I have not. Well, we got a lot of followers. Toontown brings in the views. I know I'm still not at the high viewership at all. I think I might have hit like 3 people, maybe even 4 at some point. But like, I got like 3 followers from this. Previously, Devil Daggers was my like best game. Still is, I think, but Devil Daggers is kind of intense, and it takes me a lot of what have you to figure that out. Wish we got more like COG HQ stuff, man. I like the implication of like a greater world beyond what we can see, and having all the cogs have their own like place of being. Let's get to level 3. I'll hit the level 3. Just because he's not going to be very useful. Because, hey, if you're looking for an interesting Toontown experience that crashes a lot, there in Toontown Offline has this like single player like episode thing where you play as a short change in like Cogbot, like Cashbot HQ. And it's like Toontown from a Cog's perspective, haha, you know, one of those kind of things. You know, when fiction does that. And I liked it. I didn't never finished it, but I thought it was really interesting because, like, you know, Cogs presumably do stuff when they're not standing here getting beaten up. And I guess I like the world building stuff. And it'd be cool if we got more of that, but like that's not the point, you know? It is not the point of Toontown. It is not the point of Toontown to have deep lore. I was hoping we'd get another turn. I was actually hoping you'd tune up so that he would hit one of us again. Spotify, no. That's one of those things where it's like if it's got ads, I don't want it, and if I gotta pay for it, nah. But you know, I have my ways of getting my music. The one thing I don't like about Spotify is it bought up a lot of like podcasts that I listen to, and now they're like, oh right, Tapping Nagoon. So now like there's just some podcasts I can't listen to because I do not want to deal with Spotify. I like the podcast tracker I use. I've been using it for years, and I've been considering just donating to it because it's just free and it's useful and it's great. But like, I don't know. Where you at? There you are. Oh, I'm stuck. Hold on, I'm not stuck. Yeah, it's the whole. Oh wow, yeah, you are fucking busted up. Hey, it's a hit. What the Hollow Made Me soundtrack I listened to is 3 hours or yeah, we're an hour 40 into it. Yep. I started it like a mid into the stream and I skipped one of the songs. That checks out. Additional criticism of the battle system in this game. There is no method in the game for evading damage. So, like, you're expected just to tank, but cogs have a hit chance as well, so there's just a chance that they just don't attack you that turn. I don't know. Like, there's so much just nonsense RNG where, like, theoretically, there is a perfect failure game that you can play where that is a huge bug that is sitting on the inside of my window. What the hell is that? Like the size of my thumb. Oh. Oh, that whole message got ate. You might as well just message me in Twitch chat, honestly. Also, pro tip, posting in the Twitch chat helps my channel analytics out, which is great. It's nice when people do it. Although I'm not just suggesting it because it's like just because it helps, but oh yeah, and Toontown has those quests. I forgot about that. I have been so far removed from those like tasks that require you to like collect bear asses and like get specific items that I just don't like. I just forgot. I completely wiped that stuff from my memory. Having like RNG where it's like, okay, is this one gonna count? Okay, is this one gonna count? Okay, is this one gonna count? That's just completely miserable. Yeah, they suck. Yeah, the progression. And like, the thing is, and this is a problem with the game, like, yeah, the problem with the game is like, if you remove that stuff, if you removed like all of the elements of RNG from the Toontask progression, people would be in Donald's Dreamland in like 10 hours. Like it was nothing. And you can't do that. So it sucks. I'm almost out of tune-up. I've got like 3 more. So we're just gonna start wailing on them soon. Good thing they're hitting me. Ooh, miss. A miss. Oh, God, that reminds me. Like some of the slow animation in this game. Have you ever like experienced the horrors of a restock SOS? The like existential nightmare of waiting for a restock SOS to complete. It is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like I remember it felt like days went by where I'm watching this like SOS tune just slowly restock everybody's sound. So like one of the reasons why I am so intimately familiar with the structure of the Cellbot HQ, this was way back when in 3rd grade. This was when Cellbot was new. Back when Cellbot HQ was new in the original Toontown Online. Oh yeah, she, her. I have a funny voice, though. It'd be like that sometimes. I don't remember if that kills, so I'm just gonna hit him too. Also, my character is Mr. That's a whole thing. So this character, I did just do. I have a tune name, like rewrite. Yes, Choo Choo. Hey, that's good to hear. There's a lot of shitty people. Surprising, there's a lot of shitty people playing Toontown. If you hang out in Donald's Dreamland too much. But yeah. You know, trans rights or human rights, that kind of thing. Anyway. There. Sprechen Sie English? What was I saying? Something or other. This game sucks. I was saying something about how this game sucks. This game sucks. There you go. Ooh, you know what? Maybe like a card-based battling system. Ooh, and you could have like players trade cards. But that could be RNG. That could be really bad, actually. I'm trying to think of like a better battle system. I've been playing a lot of deck builders, so card battle systems are kind of on the mind. Because like, okay. Like Pokemon. I've never played the Pokemon TCG. I've had like one person give me a card because they're like, you like that Pokemon's thing? And I'm like, okay. Doors are great, aren't they? But yeah. Wait, can you not say? Wait, you can't say trans. Hey, TTR staff, add trans to the whitelist. Yeah. I don't know that. But part of me, okay, here's the fucked up thing, and this is one of those, like, sound? Yeah, sure. This is one of those, like, I'll attack either way. So, this is one of those, like, annoying, hey, here's some trans experience stuff. So part of me is like, man, why can't I say that in this game? But I'm also like, okay, it's really good that I can't say that in this game, because I can only imagine how shitty people would get. I hate that I have to think that. Whatever. Man. Like some fucking roller mobster while we beat up Cogs and Toontown. Oh man. Soundtrack's great. Hotline Miami 2 gets criticism for good reason because the levels are too goddamn long. But I think everything else about the game is amazing though. Although I will agree, some of the levels in Hotline Miami 2 are way too long. And it sucks. But Hotline Miami 1 had that stealth section. It's not like that game was perfect. Oh, the stealth section wasn't that bad. Hotline Miami 2 had a worse stealth section, actually. Yeah. I mean, they have added a lot of stuff, but... And you can tell what's been added and what hasn't based on the resolution of the textures. I would love to see like a retexturing of just like the costume pieces. Alright, you have fun with the door. The sheet metal buildings here remind me of Dusk. Which you could check out on actually wait, the VODs probably are gone already. I have an unlisted YouTube playlist of my VODs. Maybe I'll post a link to that. I'm gonna lure. Wait, no. That was a bad idea. I forgot I was trying to train some more tune. Whatever, I'm hurt, so you can train tune-up on me if you still have any. I've only got like 2 left. Oh, you don't? Okay. Guess I'll train what I can on you, and they'll be stunned for like 4 more turns or something. Jokes are all terrible. Ha. What the fuck kind of joke is that? Poggers? Why can't you say Poggers? Why is that on the whitelist? I have 1 left. You're probably gonna get unstunned? I don't remember what the turn count is for Goggles. Yeah, that's weird. You're like wailing on him. Well, I guess it is like lower tier throw. They're definitely gonna wake up after this turn, I think. Been a while. Yeah, my gag limit's like 80. I forget they like... And a squirt ball. Oh. Well... I'll lure him again. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, yeah, I do. I mean, I got everything. Honestly, I'm just gonna... This will just kill them. It is a slow crawl to that 10,000 point mark for all of these remaining gags. Yes, good. Would be inside the monkey. Guess I'll invest in more like tune-up. Sacrifice like my trap or whatever. Okay. That's an inordinate amount of tune-up. Beans. More beans. Yeah, usually what I do when I, like, am just totally out... Yeah, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, for me, the best way to get beans is fishing. Outside of course, doing just for fun tasks, which is actually the best way, but you can't just do that when you're in the middle of, like, the task progression. But if, like, you're desperate for a jump start of beans, then, oh god, flashbacks to 2005. Are we? I don't remember if we're competing or not. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Because it says there's a group bonus. Which I think if we both get it. Or we're assigned a ring color, maybe. I don't really know, actually. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, not communicated all that well. Oh god. Oh, that giant bug is sitting on top of my monitor now. Oh, he's quite large. He's very big. Why is the boss bot symbol yellow? It's supposed to be like... Oh, it just makes him turn around. You can wall jump? What does that look like? Now, bastard. That is a huge bug. He's really just sitting there, huh? Racing this shit to the finish. Like, I like the idea of the minigames, but the trolley is so out of the way and irrelevant, honestly. Because I like, okay, so I checked out some of, like, the unfinished, like, iteration or whatever of, like, the field offices that, like, Disney was working on. We have, like, versions of that lying around. And it's basically just trolley games with battles in the middle of them. Just sort of, like, interspersed. And you get, like, nothing. You get nothing for doing that. Terrible. I mean, it's good if you just need some gags, but otherwise... Sucks. Oh, I hate this one. Yeah, okay, yep. You need to, like, hold space or something to charge it. It's not clear. I was doing this earlier. Last week. This huge bug perched on my monitor gonna leave? I don't want to touch him. He's big enough to, like, fight back if I try to, like, swat at him. Yeah, I legitimately don't remember how to, charge it. You know what the trolley could do that it doesn't do? A and D? Because I'm, like, hitting A or D. I think might be the problem. But the thing the trolley doesn't do, that it would really be cool if it did, it would be nice if winning... Oh, you mash it, right. Okay, I understand, just as it's too late. So, you alternate. So, like, the trolley would be really good if it healed you on top of giving you beans. Now, it wouldn't be amazing for late game stuff because you're typically coming out of a battle healed anyway. But if it did both, that'd be great for new players because it would speed up the, like, waiting process. Bug, like, slinked back behind my monitor. He's still there, but I can't see him now. Oh, one whole bean! Max me out. I'm exiting because we're full. There's no way we need to do more than that. I need to, like, focus on healing. How do I get in here? There we go. Well, we could still do more of the... You have, I don't know. I hit the 2-hour mark, on my stream. I need to consider if I want to stream another game today, or if I want to keep doing this. You know, you were to type in my Twitch chat, Lawbot HQ, Lawbot HQ. I mean, why you, I don't know why. Oh, I guess at Lawbot HQ you get those, like, Lawbots you need, or whatever. But... Alright. Wait, did I didn't... I restocked, yeah, okay. There's an invasion going on, too. So, like, stuff like the buildings in the distance imply, like, greater Cog nation beyond, you know? Will we just go into the bird? Yeah, there is a Lawbot equivalent, yeah. There's a, the, like, offices or whatever. They're to the right? I've never actually done one, because no one does Lawbot, like, regularly. There's not, like, a big queue of people for, like, there are for Cashbot and Sellbot. I think it's to the right. I'm about to find out. It probably won't let you in, though. Or will it? I guess it does. I guess we'll go to A. Sure. I mean... Wow, that's another toon here who probably shouldn't be. He's still there? Oh yeah, look at that guy. I don't know that we will be able to find one more.
Don't be surprised if this fails.
This place looks gorgeous. You can tell this was like later in Toontown's dev cycle. Not cycle, but yeah. Drag 3 of a color in a row, so like that. Oh, is it like, oh, like that? What? Oh, wait, I'm moving them like that. Okay. Yeah, so you wanna, what you do is you're picking them up and you're moving them. You're picking the shapes up and then you're moving them into place. I wasn't entirely clear. Oh yeah, there's like holographic Skellicogs and stuff. Hold on, we just gotta clip through the wall for a second. Boy, how out-leveled are we? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, we luring. Oh, wait. Yeah, there you guys go. Oop. Didn't kill. Worst case, I've got some, like, maxed out gags that I could spam. Because if we're gonna die, you know. Maxed out gags are one of those, like, use them or lose them kind of things. Oh yeah, this is Lawbot. This is like real hard. Yeah, there's like the same leap. I don't know, it's a similar escalation that the other one has. I think the other one still has a turn left of being stunned? I'm not sure. Oh wow, it worked. Also, like, your name tag is like dislocated from your body somewhere. Like I see all of your text appearing on the side of my screen. Looks like my name tag is dislocated too. Yeah, I don't know where you are. It looks like you're here, but your name says otherwise. Gotta make sure I'm drinking my water. Uh-oh. Boy, I hope he hits me. Or he does that. Alright, still forget this is like a Disney themed MMO. Oh god, voice crack. Excuse me. It's, I think it's this way. Yeah. I don't know. I've never finished a Lawbot office, so this is gonna be first if we pull this off. Bossbot, oh wow. Bossbot ones are like way harder too, in case you're wondering. They have like version 2.0 cogs, like almost exclusively. What are we doing? Okay, we're taking a turn over here. The staircase. Yeah, we'll take a left. Hard left. But, I love how this place looks. Very clean. Texture work is very nice. Shame no one runs these. Because we're in Blam and there's no one here. Alright, let's try luring them again. On SOS. This one of the ones that's gonna take 10 years to animate? No, it's tune-up. Hell yeah. I like never see people use SOSs. I saw like one the other day. And other than that, that's like the only one I saw the past few weeks. Alright, let's make sure we focus them down so they just get got. I'm gonna say this guy on the left. Yeah, that's fine. I think we should be fine, I think. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, there he goes. Worst case, if we get down to the wire, I'll like wedding cake or something. If you don't have 100 laugh, they don't even let you into the boss bot areas. Which is why I'm surprised that you're allowed to do this with Lawbot. Alright, yeah, this guy might not die. Kind of have to have a lure if you can't afford to tank. The interesting thing about what's interesting to me about What's interesting to me about the Lawbot offices is like in Cashbot, you can use sound and pretty easily deal with every enemy that you could possibly face. Ah, shit. You can pretty easily deal with every enemy you could possibly face in like one turn. But here, there's so many like level 11s. Like, you can't hold on to enough fog. Are there people on stream? But me? Nah, there's no one active. I know there's some people, like, lingering, but... Okay, I know I got my one friend who tunes in. As you heard some background noise, in which case I'm unaware. I hear squeaking, but if you're saying something, I can't see it. I might be mishearing though. I do have some Unite restocks, and I've got some tune-ups. I wouldn't pick Drop, but I guess it depends on what you're not picking. Because if like you're going trapless, Trap's harder to use, but Drop, you don't need any like setup for it. Alright, we still got sound? Does any of us got sound? Because I got this. If we got sound. Guess we don't. Right. Right, I forgot all that. Well, this is a lot of damage either way, but we're gonna take some hits. Oh, right, yeah. Well, that was a misplay, but it's okay. I've got another one waiting for me after this. Oh, this is gonna be fun. He says to get Drop as he misses. What nonsense. Okay, one of you might die. I might have a lure. I know I've got a magnet at least. I think I might have goggles left. Yeah, this is bad. Worst case scenario, I've got a tune-up Unite, so if you are about to die, scream. And I can pop a heal instantly without having to wait for a turn. Drop's gonna miss if I lure. Fair. Mr. Teddy doesn't know that. I think that's the case. I never actually checked, so I've just assumed that's the case. Because that's like the only... Oh, well, doesn't matter. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Going real well. You know, I'm just gonna sound. I don't... Like, at this point... I'll check our health values, of course, but... Oh! Oh, there he goes. I did predict failure. I'ma do this. This should kill somebody. What, 90, 50, 140? Oh wait, do level 11s have like 145 or 150 health? That might be too little. Crap. Well, we have enough health to take a few hits. Yeah, they've got like 5 more health than that. Oof. Wow. So, I'm gonna pop a real... just in case, I'm gonna do it preemptively. I'm gonna do a little tune-up. Just a little one, just to give us a little bit of buffer. That's my only... yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's my only small one. Yep. There we go. I don't know how much longer we have on this office. Yeah, I figured one of them would still be alive. Fine. Squirt, because Squirt has high accuracy. I think it's an elevator, so this might be the end of it. Nah, it's not. It's totally not. There's another level. Black screen. Oh! Here we are. Hooray, there's more. Oh god. I've never seen this. Wow. This is cool. Can I touch these? No. Okay, don't touch them. Don't touch the goons. Efficient reuse of assets. This looks like it might be it. Wait, maybe not. Maybe? No, there's definitely more after this. Yeah, this isn't it. Okay, cake. This won't kill. I never use these in, like, CFOs, so I guess I might as well use them now. Alright, I've got my finger on my tune-up unite. In case I need it. You really want to combo that with a lure. A lure. Okay. Alright. Wasn't risking it. Lure grinding sucks. Trumpet? That is a terrible joke. It was exceptionally terrible. Oh, I don't think I killed anybody. Okay, okay, that killed the 10s. Alright, either way, that's gonna kill somebody. I don't know if that's enough damage. Okay, I think that's good. He should be dead. Okay. Like, look at how clean the textures are here, man. It's a shame the rest of Toontown doesn't look as nice. I've tried some, like, texture packs. They're all terrible. I need to get, like, a vanilla Faithful texture pack for this game. I downloaded, like, 6 different resource packs for Toontown, and they were all, like, the same thing. They're all advertised as different packs, different aesthetics, and by different people, but they're all, like, exactly the same. It was wild. I don't think there's any resupplies in these offices. Skull Finder? Okay, we gotta puzzle this out, I guess. 2. Oh, it's Battle Mine. Wait, okay. Okay, stop. This is fucking, oh my god, what's it called? Minefield Lay Hunter. Minesweeper! Minesweeper! Ah, fuck. Okay. So if you hit a mine, you spawn a battle. That's how that works. I'm running out of gags, by the way. I'm gonna have to restock. I do have tune-up restocks, though. Squirt, one of the 10s, I guess. Do you have any? No? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't. That might be okay, maybe. No? Okay, I missed. I can restock us. Oh, that would have killed him if that throw hit. Yeah, so this area requires you to know how to play Minesweeper, which is terrifying, because imagine playing this with, like, a bunch of 5-year-olds in 2006. Ow. Alright, we're luring. Oh god. How much? Dang, okay. I'm gonna lure? If this fails, I'm gonna unite. Okay, good, okay. We should be good. We should be covered now. Okay, that'll kill him. I guess maybe this'll kill this guy? Let's find out. Okay, good. I don't know if you have any tune-up left. Yeah. No. Wait, that might not be enough juice. That's enough juice, okay. Okay, so we hit both buttons, and we gotta progress. I do have some restocks, so when you see the next battle, okay, don't engage. Let's restock. Gag up. Squirt. Throw. I guess. Throw. Yeah, throw. Okay, that completely filled me with throw, though. Cool, alright, great. And, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. I should have done lure. Because now I have a bunch of throw I don't need. Alright, let's hope this works. Oh, wait, I have some SOSs I might be able to use. I should have checked those before this combat. Nice, nice. That's like an 80% chance with organic or something. Great. Or is it 70 or 60 or something? Now that giant bug is on my lamp. He is very big on this tiny lamp. Alright, well, it doesn't matter if we wipe. Uh-oh, that was exactly 22. Okay, so let's see what SOSs I have. Drop? Let's see what drop does for us. This won't be enough damage, I don't think. What are you gonna drop? Pianos? Oh, safes, okay. I might die. If there's another floor after this, there's no way. Absolutely no way. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Let's use another drop SOS. Wait, am I still dead because level 12's alive? No, okay, good. We got him. Ooh, the big, giant, horrifying bug fell. Oh god, it's not over. How much more is there? Is there a whole nother floor of this? No. 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 Oh. What is this? It looks cool. The stomping things were almost in time with the music for a second there. Let's see if this kills me. The door opens when I leave. What the hell? Alright, is there a win condition here? Oh god, there's restocks. There's restocks here. Oh man. There's actually some restocks. I see a tune-up up there. I guess I have to jump on the stomping things. How much is that gonna heal me? Is that gonna be 8? If that's 8, I'm just out of luck. 15. Oh my god. There's no way. It's physically impossible for me to succeed. Like, I'm falling, guys. Is this... Oh my god. What if this is the end? Oh, there's no... Okay. Yeah, alright. 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 Taking the L. I don't want to die, but we're taking the L. I've already used up all of my one-use gags. Used up some SOS, used up like 2 SOSs, and a bunch of like Unite tune-ups. Alright, that's it. Oh wow, another Kako. Ooh. Who said die? What's that? Who's getting reported? Where'd that guy go? There's someone named Percy. Percy, there he is. A port. Rude or mean behavior. We report people in this household. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna have to reorganize all of my gags. And heal. I have to like I have to like delete rather. I have to trash a bunch of gags now. Like I would say I wasted SOSs. Those like 2 SOSs I used. But totally honest, straight up don't use SOSs, so. Okay. Oh, I have my regular loadout though, not my, what would you call it? The grinding one for tune-ups specifically. Oh, I need to run around and heal. Doll's Dreamland is the worst place to buy gags, but the best one to heal, because you get, like, 3 extra health than you would in like the Berg or something. If I can find any healing items. Oh, what? I didn't get hit with that? That didn't count? Excuse me? What? Come on, game. Like, I make that amount of beans in a minute anyway, but like, come on. Uh, 75 out of 108. Hmm. Yeah, I understand. Like, the logic behind how the passive healing in this works, but boy, I want to just hit a button that makes me get healed. Because running around like this is dumb. And you have to do more of this the higher your laugh count is, assuming you get beaten up. Whoop, I don't want to start a party. You know, I guess that's one thing you could sink your beans into. You could... I checked out the party stuff, and you can, like, buy a bunch of stuff in this, like, flat grass area, and it all costs beans. It was interesting. Interesting, though, that's a thing. Alright. Where's the last of my health at? Last of my health. I know there's one hidden behind the stairs that a lot of people don't see, and that one's usually there. Yeah, there it is. We usually don't grab that. Alright, we're over 2.5 hours of Toontown. That's a lot of Toontown. Because, like, I could have a shorter stream today and sort of, like, call this, say, the ending of the stream. But I do also sort of want to hit a 4-hour stream. Eh, maybe. I usually stream for a good while, like 4 hours. I hit like 5.5 hours yesterday. It was like crazy, but I don't know, because I get tired, you know, and I can't like keep that up for a while. I need to like feed myself, like that kind of thing. Although I do stream. I stream every weekday unless the power's out. At around noon Eastern time to around 4 p.m. usually. Although I started at 11 today, so it's actually more like I started at 11:30 is my actual start time. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to stream still. I need to get back to... I've been doing a playthrough of like all the Half-Life games, and I just finished like Half-Life 1 and the expansions. But I also want to start Medieval on stream. A bunch of other stuff, really. Returning to Toontown's a lot of fun, though. I'll probably end up doing a stream of... what's it called? Toontown Offline, because you can host like custom servers for that apparently, and I host a Minecraft server, so I know how to like do that kind of stuff already. So I might get a few of my friends in there, because you can like spawn items. Oh my god, we're really just not standing close enough. The radius on the beams is dumb. I don't care about them, but it just annoys me when I see it happen, and like I cannot have the beans. I would like it if you give to me the beans. Also, like I want to play like something like Kentucky Route Zero, which apparently I own. That's a game I've been looking at for a long time. One of my friends was supposed to do a Terraria playthrough with me, but it happened. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I need to eat lunch. And today's stream almost didn't happen anyway, honestly. Just because of how, like, wiped I was. So I am gonna call the stream. There we go. That's the text I'm looking for. The stream's over, thanks for watching text. I gotta, like, close Toontown. Toontown is closed! Thank you for playing! Big wild... Really? Just as I'm logging out? Okay, good. I got some of the beans, I think. Anyway, thanks for playing. It was cool to have someone on, you know, with me. I like stream interaction stuff, and having someone just to mess around with for a little bit was interesting. We had no chance at beating that Lawbot office, but it was impressive how far we made it. Even if I did have to burn a lot of resources. But we'll probably be having more streams like that in the future. Playing Toontown or doing whatever else. And, yeah. Like, let me see. Yeah, we got... this was a good stream. I'm comfortable with having it be a bit of a shorter stream, you know? I'm looking for that, like, that nice, high average viewership, which means, you know, stream for a healthy amount of time. Hey, it was nice hanging out. Feel free to show up for other times I'm playing video games that aren't this, I guess. Although, okay, so the curse of streaming, right, is you need to stream stuff and build an audience that likes a specific thing. But I don't like to play, like, one particular game a lot. I like to spread myself out, and I like to play games that have, like, radically different appeals. Like, I play Toontown, and here's a screenshot from Dusk, and here's a dancing Tingle gif. Like, it's none of it fits together. So, it's this whole thing, but whatever. So, I don't stream weekends, just because it's not really viable for my current, like, living situation. One day I'll be streaming weekends, and one day I'll probably be streaming, like, in the late afternoon. But for the time being, that's not the case. Additionally, my streams end up being kind of shorter because it's the summer, and it's like 90 degrees in my room, so that like really adds to the exhaustion. Anyway, so next Monday, I don't have a stream specifically planned for next Monday. Voice crack. But it'll be something, I guess. I might return to Devil Daggers, although that game, I need a break. I might do Toontown again. I need to get one of my friends. One of my friends, she plays Toontown. She's like probably around like your area in the progression. Hey, I have an emote wall, by the way. I don't remember if you saw that, but Anyway, I do this a lot. When I'm ending the stream, I'll just keep like talking to myself. Like suddenly I'll become talkative again. But anyway, that's the it. That's the it. That is it. That's the end of the stream. Thanks a lot for hanging out. It's cool. Okay, bye.